Hello. I want to spend a few minutes talking about the stamp protocol and Permapages. Basically, just a quick demonstration on how you can create a Permapage and add a passport widget to that page to start getting stamps. The stamp protocol is a new protocol on the PermaWeb that allows you to capture proof of attention to any asset that is a asset associated with a smart weave contract. These contracts could be atomic NFTs or PSTs, or it could be embedded with exchange token mechanisms as well. So as we'll go through this, what we're going to do is use Permapages, because Permapages, every single page you publish is associated with a smart contract. Therefore, it can have stamps. My name's Tom, or you can find me on Twitter at Rackus_me. And what I want to do today is just walk through kind of the easy onboarding experience of creating a permapage, which is just a HTML page that contains a smart weave contract, in this case, a PST, which is a profit sharing token contract. So each page is actually a token. So to get started, what we're going to do is to go to pages.rweave.dev. And as a prerequisite to this step, what you will need to have is either an rconnect wallet or an rweave.app wallet, because you'll need to connect with your keys, your private key and public key for rweave, to access this functionality. The easiest way to do that is to go to rconnect and follow the instructions there to install a browser extension for your wallet. And there's nothing that you need to do to pay for any of that. It's just go there, install it as a browser extension, or use rweave.app, which also works great. Yeah, we'll create our first permapage. I'm going to use rweave.app. I'm going to go to rweave.app, and I'm going to click this little plus button down here at the bottom. If you don't have a wallet, then it'll prompt you to create a new wallet. And here I'm just going to create a new wallet. And when you're creating a wallet, it's important to write down this passphrase. Since this is kind of a demo wallet, I'm not going to write down that passphrase, but you'll want to write your passphrase down somewhere that you can for safekeeping, so that you have that in the future. Now it takes a little bit of time. So once that's done, and I'll come back to it later, but we'll go to Permapages, which is pages.rweave.dev, and we're going to connect our wallet. So once all that's done, we'll click the connect wallet, and basically once we have a wallet, now it would be nice to have a subdomain, and we'll talk about that later, but basically we're going to create a perma page and publish it to the PermaWeb. So let's see if it's done. I think it is. Okay, so here is our wallet, and it starts with 7BV. So we'll know that, and it's got this little icon here. So you can see that we don't have any AR, which you don't need to create a permapage. So let's go into Permapages. And what we're going to do is connect our wallet. And in this case, I'm going to choose rweave app. If you installed rconnect, then you can choose R-Connect, and there will actually be a extension up here that connects you to R-Connect, which is really cool. So we're going to use our wallet that we just created. We hit connect. And the first thing we see is a new profile. So we're just going to add a tester name. But what you want to do at this point is add a nickname for your account. And that nickname is important because that will recognize you in the stamp protocol. That's what your name will be in the stamp protocol. So pick something that you use regularly online that you want others to see. So what it's going to do is save that. And now we can go and create our first Permapage. We can click New Permapage. And if we want to show our profile, we can toggle that, which we don't have anything but a name for our profile, but we could toggle that and it would show that to the header. If we wanted to add our NFT gallery from OpenSea on Ethereum, we could add our Ethereum wallet address. And if we wanted to select a theme, we could select a theme and use that theme instead of the default theme that's kind of built for light and dark. So these other themes are specific, and default will show a light if you have your browser settings to light, or dark if you have your browser settings to dark. Then finally, we have this add widget. So we click add widget, and we can add our passport widget, which connects to the stamp protocol. And we've got our content management. And our content management is Markdown. So you can type headers and different headings, and you can use emojis. And you can even use old HTML. In this case, we're using a marquee, and we're going to have some elephants kind of rush across the screen. We can choose to include a footer or not. And that's it. So here we just click publish. And now this dialog is important. So when you're creating a perma page, especially with the stamp protocol, you want to give it a really nice description. So I'm going to say testers welcome page. So we want to give it a title, 20 characters. This title will show up in anything that presents stamps. So anybody that stamps on it, that's what's going to describe what they stamped on. The description will provide more context. You got 150 characters there. So, you know, from a web. Okay. And then the status message is just kind of an internal message for you that'll show up on your list view. So you can add little status messages to kind of keep track of each version. So every this name is unique to the page. So every time you edit the page, it's going to create a new version. And you can add this status message to indicate what's special about that version. So we'll hit submit. We'll accept the contract. So basically with this is it's writing everything to Arweave, and it's all doing it with zero gas. So that's pretty cool. Now it published it, so we can click link to view it, and we can see there is our page, and it's got the stamp widget on it. So it's ready to stamp. We can actually go ahead and stamp it ourselves. So we'll use Arweave Connect, and we'll pick our wallet, connect. Up, we're not vouched. So another piece of this is for the ecosystem, only vouched users can stamp any kind of Arweave asset that has a SmartWeave contract with it. In this case, a Permapage. So we're going to go to Vouched now, and we're going to get vouched. And let me see what I'm logged into is Twitter. We will use Rackus, right? So when we're on the Vouch Twitter service, we'll hit Get Started. We'll connect with our wallet. So we're going to choose this new wallet we created. We're going to hit Connect. Then we're going to hit Tweet. And this tweet is going to connect us to our Twitter account and allow us to hit Tweet right there. And then we can close out of that. And we can come back to step 3. And in step 3, it's going to basically search Twitter for that wallet address and make sure that it's valid. And great. Now we've been verified with the Vouch DAO. So now we can come back to our page that's got 0 stamps and we can give it a stamp. So we're going to sign the contract, and there we have it. We have stamped our own Permapage.